Okay, this is the July 13th, 2023 hearing for case file Z0123-23-C. My name is Joe Turner. I am the county's hearings officer. My role, sorry, I was going into my wrong introduction. I start by saying I'm not a county employee. I'm licensed as an attorney and trained as a planner. I serve under contract to the Board of Commissioners. I say that so you know you're getting a somewhat independent review of the application before me today. My role as the hearings officer is to conduct the hearing and make decisions about certain land use matters in Clackamas County. In making those decisions, I am required to apply the county's existing laws. I'm not a policymaker. I don't have the authority to vary from or change the laws. If you think that the laws need to be changed, you can work with Planning Commission and Board of Commissioners to do that. The state law requires that this application be judged based on the laws in effect when the application was filed. As a hearings officer, I'm to provide an unbiased decision maker, and I believe I am unbiased with regard to the application before me today. I have not had any pre-hearing contact with any of the parties regarding the substance of the application, and I don't have any interest in the subject property or any of the surrounding properties. You have the right to challenge my impartiality, to argue that I'm biased in one way or another, and you can do that when it's your opportunity to testify. Procedure will follow. As an initial matter, I understand the applicant is requesting a postponement of the hearing. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I am predisposed to grant that postponement. At least one of the neighbor comment, I'm not sure if the CPO or just a neighbor, someone else also requested postponement, so I'm happy to grant that postponement. But there are people here who are interested in this project. I would encourage everyone to wait until the postponed hearing, since the applicant may submit additional information, amending the application and addressing some of the issues that may be raised. But people are here, they've taken the time to attend the hearing, so I will give you the opportunity if you want to testify today to do so. But again, I'd encourage you to wait and do that at the continued hearing. So I think rather than doing our usual procedure of having staff summarize their staff report, et cetera, I will just let the applicant make their request to postpone, give us a specific an idea of how far along we want to continue. And then I will see if anybody wants to testify from the public. I will, and then I'll postpone the hearing. I'll continue the hearing to a specific date, I assume. Since I'm doing my introduction anyway, it is, I think I skipped a page because it's important that all parties make their best case to me. My decisions are final for purposes of the county, but may be appealed to the Land Use Board of Appeals, or LUBA. However, LUBA generally will not allow new testimony and evidence on appeal. They'll decide any appeal based on the record before me. So if you feel it's important that myself or any future decision maker knows something about this application, you need to make sure it gets into the record before me. In order to preserve your right to appeal, you or someone expressly representing you must testify orally or in writing before the close of the record. And in order to raise an issue on appeal, someone must have raised that issue before me. If you feel you need more time to prepare, you can ask me to hold the record open or continue the hearing. As I noted, we've already had that request. I'm predisposed to grant it. But whether I'll just get the rest of it at the continued hearing. When you if anybody wants to testify today, please begin by stating your name and your full mailing address. Please spell your last name so I get it right. And if you represent someone else, please say so. But that concludes my introduction. Is there anybody who would like to testify today rather than waiting until the continued hearing? If you would, you can raise your hand. On my screen, it's at the bottom. It may be elsewhere. There's a virtual hand icon. You click on that, a little hand will appear next to your name, and we'll allow you to testify. I am not seeing anybody, but I'll pause a minute to give everybody a chance to find that icon if anybody does want to say anything. Okay. Oh, I skipped over the applicant. Do you want to go ahead and make your request to continue and if we have a specific date?
Yeah, we talked to Mel.
Can I get your name, please?
Devin Peterson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We did talk to Mel this morning right before the meeting. We got some news yesterday that the county still needs to look into some information on this, and so that's why we're postponing this. We told Mel we're postponing 180 days just to give the county time to
review the Oregon statute.
Yep, review that, and then some time for us once we get an answer on that to figure out how to move forward.
And we submit our application.
Yes, so 180 days.
And it looks like,
January
yeah,
11th,
January 11th.
2024.
January, thank you. I'll ask staff, is that my usual hearing date? I assume so. Another
It
hearing.
is.
Go ahead.
Yep, it is 100. Give me 1 second here. 180 days exactly from today. Oh, I closed it. I believe the Thursday, January 11th is about 182 days or so, but there's enough time within the 150-day clock to toll the application for the 180 days and then review it on hearing on January 11th.
Okay,
And that would be one of your regularly scheduled hearing dates.
good. I assume so, but wanted to check. So with that, there are no raised hands, so I'm going to continue this hearing until January 11th, 2024. At 9:30, I assume. At 9:30 a.m. again. Will the county send out new notice, or is you will? Okay. I am continuing it on the record. Oh, no, I didn't think so. Because I am continuing it on the record.
Oh, got it.
The county will not send out new notice of the hearing. So everybody needs to put this on their calendar. January 11th, 2024 at 9:30. Ms. Renner, will the same Zoom link work at that point then? So how will you have to send out new notice, or will you? Is it posted on the website? How will people get a hold into the hearing?
It will be posted on the website,
Okay,
and the applicant and everybody who's present today will receive a direct Zoom link from me.
okay, great. I wanted to make sure everybody's able to log back in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll continue to January 11th, 2024 at 9:30. We'll reconvene online at that point. And that concludes our hearing. Thank you. Have a good morning.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Joe.
everybody.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Joe.